What's good? This is Stutta Boii, aka Flo Sika, my first vlog, not ever, 2013. And I just wanted to kind of just get my feet wet with this. A lot of people hear my music, but nobody gets to see the face that comes with it, and a lot of times they don't know the man that comes with it either. So I figured I would do this, give you guys, I guess, a piece of me that I usually don't show or give to people. So, I guess I'll answer these questions. The IE. I'm Jason Ramirez. He wanted me to talk about the IE, so I guess I'll talk about the IE. There's a lot of artists, dope artists in the IE, and I think you guys should tune in. There's a bunch of dope artists out here. That's all I can say about it. I don't really know in general. I can't give you like a history. Like back in 2002, the scene opened up with Dr. Stink. No, I can't get that, but I can say that there are a lot of dope artists. Next question is from Robert Suchin, my boy. He's from, we worked together for a while. He wanted me to talk about gun control. Guns don't kill people. Ignorant motherfuckers with guns kill people. The whole fact that they're trying to do gun control for tragedy in Connecticut, I understand that people feel like there's something that needs to be done because how can things like this happen? And I completely sympathize with that fact, but the fact is, crazy motherfuckers with guns kill people. And to regulate gun control by saying if you limit access to guns, that's going to change everything. Well, it's not. It's not going to change anything but change how people get access to guns. So instead of it being easier, they're just gonna find loopholes. That's how we work here in America. Hey, you can't legalize marijuana, but people still smoke. I will say this, that I feel like it's stupid to think that just because you're doing gun control is supposed to change anything. I just will say that it's an act of saying we must do something, because this just can't continue. I will say if you stop promoting or making people famous for the tragedies they commit and basically putting their names all in the news and pretty much glamorizing them to the world to make them seem more than they are, that might help, because there's a lot of twisted motherfuckers out there that just want to be famous. If they can be famous for doing something sick, they're gonna do it. That's how I feel. That's just my opinion. I don't want to offend anybody. It's just my opinion. So yeah, I'll move on. Again, I am Stutta Boii, aka Flo Sika. I represent Riverside, California. I'm a rapper. I've been doing this since I was 16. My junior year, I was at Ramona High School, and I was actually pursuing basketball at the time. And I remember writing poetry in class and beating a few dudes that rapped, and then they saw my poetry and thought it was raps, and they were like, "Oh man, you rap?" And I was like, yeah, I rap. And I thought, it'd be cool to say I rap, but I really didn't rap at the time. Long story short, the dude told his homeboys I was a rapper and that my shit was pretty nice, and that they needed somebody for a show that they were doing. And they approached me if I could do a cutaway scene, it'd be dope. And we need somebody for the show we're doing for Halloween. You interested? And I was like, oh shit. Yeah. Nah, I got things I need to do, basketball practice, shit like that. And I remember thinking after that point that I was like, shit, I should have just said yes. Wouldn't it be dope to rap? And I think I've always had that feeling since I was little, because me and my boys, when we were growing up in elementary school, we all were obsessed with Bone Thugs, and they did like a talent show, and they asked me to be a part of it, and I got fucking scared because the stage fright was terrible. Something terrible. It was terrible. But 16, I started. I was walking home one day. They were all rapping in the garage, and they was like, "Hey man, it's the homie. It's that nigga Andy." And I went into the garage and they had a karaoke machine and a microphone. They were passing around rapping to a beat. I think it was like a Fabulous beat. And I remember rapping, and no bullshit. If you first start rapping, it seems like skills to pay the bills is always like the first rap you ever come up with. And I think I said that shit. So then they asked me if I wanted to rap. They were working on this dude. I'm not gonna say his name, but they were working on his music. I was interested in being a part of that, and I went in on the session, sat in and rap with them, and we were rapping over the Rockweiler beat, and I remember I had this line. I won't forget that line because it was dope. There's a drop in the beat, and I remember saying, "End up using my Smith and Wesson," and and the beat dropped right when I said Wesson, and people, in the room were like, "That was hard, nigga. I need to drop in my verse too." And a drop is basically when the beat cuts out, and you got that. It makes more emphasis on that word, and the fact that it was time perfect. They were like, "Oh, that shit was hard. I want to drop my shit too." You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, and ever since then I got the bug, and I've been rapping ever since. And I've rapped from here, Hollywood, to Long Beach, San Diego, Canoga Park, all this, throughout the Southern California area. I say I rapped, I don't know how many shows, but I've been doing it a minute, and looking now, I was like, the only thing that's left to appeal to y'all is to show you me as a person. And though the music might come off harsh, or my demeanor might seem a little like fuck you, I'm actually a cool dude. I'm quite goofy actually, and I'm to myself, and that's the thing that people don't understand. I'm very to myself. Very to myself, and people. It's when you grow up how I grew up, you start to become standoffish when you see shit that I've seen. I ain't getting into that, but this is my first attempt at this vlogging shit this year. I used to do this shit on MySpace a while back, and I figured, what the fuck, I might as well try this now, and that's all I can say. Any questions you guys have, you can ask, and I'll try to fucking respond, I guess. But yeah, peep out my new single called "Fuck Off," produced by Ominous. I thought the shit was pretty dope. My friend said it's pretty dope, but who are we? That's a biased audience. What do you think? But yeah, peace. This is my first attempt. Hopefully there's many more. Alright then, y'all. Peace.